I can't believe they made this retreat mandatory.
Wow, look at this. This is great.
I think it's nice. It's really nice.
We already
man,
had camping and hiking. I hate hiking. And now I can't even get any bars on my phone.
You know, you could have stayed at the campsite. Nobody said you had to come to the s'mores party.
I didn't want to sit there in the dark by myself. If this shindig was in the city, I'd go for pizza and, meet up with you guys later.
Oh.
Where is everyone anyways? We were the last group up and I thought they'd have the party started by now.
Probably out stargazing or something, But hey, I have my marshmallows. Does anybody have a chocolate bar?
So, now what? We just stare at each other until it's late enough to go back?
Does anybody know any ghost stories?
That's kid stuff.
If she's against it, I'm all for it.
I'm the superior here. I'll decide what we do.
We're on a retreat in the forest. Your title doesn't matter. Why don't we just give it a try?
The object is to get them just toasted just right. Not burnt, but just right. I wish Marshall would show up with the doggone chocolate bars. You can't have s'mores with just marshmallows.
I should have faked food poisoning.
Okay. Does anybody have any stories?
I heard there was a house who trapped people inside it when it thought they were unworthy of living in it.
And
nothing. It's just a picky piece of real estate.
Seriously? That's not a story.
Whatever. I'm gonna go look for the others. They'll appreciate it.
I was listening to this podcast about serial killers, and this doctor and the...
No. I don't want to hear anything about no scary stories. You hear enough of that in the news every day. No.
Fine. What's your story?
I'm more focused in my marshmallows, really.
Okay, here's one. It's a story that my grandma used to tell us when we would go to her house in the dark forest. Sometimes, when you walk into the forest, you can feel that there's someone watching you, waiting for you to be alone, not paying attention. You take a look and there's nothing there. It's just you. And as you walk on, all you can hear are your own footsteps over gnarled branches and mossy boulders. There should be other sounds, like the cry of a hawk circling overhead, or the scratch of a chipmunk as it scurries up a tree, running away from your heavy feet. But there's nothing. Just you. The trees smell sweet, like rotting wood or leaves that have sat in a puddle for too long. And as you move further and further into the forest, the canopy snuffs out the light, allowing shadows to grow on the outskirts of your vision. You can swear you hear someone calling, saying,
My marshmallow!
Come on, it was just getting good.
You can almost hear a whisper calling your name out ahead, barely audible. And you start to walk a little quicker towards the sound as the path gets darker and darker. The feeling of being watched raises the hairs on the back of your neck. And you know something is in there with you. Your eyes start to dart from shadow to shadow as you turn looking for a pair of eyes in the dark. Your feet pick up the pace as you try to trace the path home through the woods in nearly total darkness. Little flickers of light illuminate a root sticking out of the ground, like a twisted arm ready to grab your foot. The air is colder in the dark, cold enough to see your breath as you huff and puff.
Stop trying to scare us. Just come on out.
Did you bring the graham crackers? Well, no, got flashlight.
You guys think she's okay? I mean, she had her phone. She's fine, right? Let's just finish the story.
Okay. Are you sure? As you begin to shiver, you could swear you hear something walking alongside you through the trees. And you can almost see them move in the shadows as if bouncing between the trees. You call out, "Hello? Is someone there?" And in the silence, you hear a giggle. And then, "Hello? Someone there?" Every sense in you tells you to run, and you jump over the rock to the right. You head towards the little beams of light, hoping they lead to the daylight you left just a little while ago. And your heart begins to beat in your ears, a deafening lub, dub. But you still hear the giggling following you, only broken up by the cry of, "Hello, someone." You swear you see a figure with its arms outstretched in front of you in the darkness. You can't stop running towards the light in front of you, but you push your foot into a rotting tree trunk, dodge the pale hand reaching out for you, and you fall into the light on the path towards your house where your mother calls your name. And in the forest, you hear a voice say, "Where are you?" And you run home, leaving a pair of eyes in the darkness, joined by a sinister smile.
You know, that scary stuff, I really like you better reading your spreadsheets.
Hey, I don't love spreadsheets. I'm good at them.
Where are you?
No way.
I found you.
What is it?
It's right behind me. Run!
Nope.
Everyone's dead.
What? Oh.